love video games. The challenges, the problem solving, and yes, the wins. There's a feeling you get when you finish a really hard level in a video game. Your heart's racing, you're sweating, holding your head in shock when you realize you finished a level. That feeling is dopamine. It's your brain's way of saying, great job, let's do that again. It's this feeling that makes it hard to turn the game off. And what may seem like minutes can quickly turn into hours. I know, I've been there. And although games can help us with skills like persistence and problem solving, if we give all our attention to digital worlds, we can miss amazing opportunities to grow skills needed for life and leadership. Too many of us are winning in worlds that don't exist, while the real world is just waiting for us to level up and experience real achievements. I've learnt that we get the same great dopamine feeling when we help others or step up to take the lead in our own lives. This happened to me when I was 9. Mum came home from work and said, boys, can you get in your nice clothes? And you know what that means? We're going out for dinner. I love going out for dinner. But then Mum gave me her phone and said, here, Elliott, can you please book a table for 6 o'clock at our favorite restaurant? I was like, huh? What do you mean? I've seen her do it before, but I was thinking, is she serious? I know how to book a table. I thought, what do I say? What if they think it's a prank? Because I'm a kid. But then as Mum left to go get ready, my brother dialed the number, handed me the phone, and left the room laughing. I thought, game on, and I had to do what was needed. I told them our name, what time we would arrive, and how many people. The call was going so well that I decided to push my luck and ask for the booth. They said, see you soon, and hung up. But what was surprising was when we turned up, a table was set with our name on it. And it wasn't just any table, it was the booth. It felt amazing to know I was taken seriously, and my family were impressed too. Now I have that skill for life. Imagine if kids were given more unexpected experiences to develop their confidence and test their capabilities. Leaders are built in moments like these. We can point our love of achieving wins into meaningful lifelong lessons. These days we meet screens and that feel-good dopamine when we're very young. How much time do you think we spend in the digital world each week? The math may surprise you. The average child aged between 5 and 15 spends about 15 hours per week in front of technology. That's almost a whole year of our youth lost in screens. Whoa, that's a lot. Think of the real world experiences, real problem solving, and real connections that we're missing out on. Can we play games and introduce a way to bring the fun of levels and challenges from video games to real life? A fun way to find our inner leader now? With the help and encouragement of adults, we can have a go in real life challenges just above our ability levels to help build our resilience, confidence, and self-worth. I want to invite you to help grow strong leaders for our future today. Help and encourage us to start collecting wins that last long after we turn the screen off. There are real problems and challenges out there, like global wars, lack of trust, loneliness, and mental health struggles. These issues impact all of us, and none of them can be solved with a click of a button or a cheat code. We need leaders ready for the unknown challenges of the future. Digital worlds aren't growing us. They're keeping us trapped, scrolling, clicking, and consuming. A generation chasing short-term wins rather than real-life experiences risk losing hope, purpose, confidence, and the courage to play their part in the future. I didn't realize I had leadership skills until roles like student representative and sports captain came up at school. A lot of people confuse power and leadership and think they don't have what it takes to lead. Others may not want the responsibility, but everyone can benefit from developing the qualities of a leader. Qualities like bravery, patience, and resilience, along with skills like problem solving, teamwork, and empathy, are what good leaders and team players need. These qualities don't magically appear as we grow up. If we haven't been building our self-belief, values, and basic skills, leadership opportunities can feel scary or out of reach. So, here are 3 personal traits that have helped me to be brave, step forward, and speak up. Know your values. These will guide your choices. Self-belief. You're capable, and with small, consistent actions, you'll grow. And empathy. Remember that kindness and good communication can change lives. Scientists who study human behavior agree that individual traits and the environment are important factors in developing leadership skills. So home and school experiences are really important too. They give us safe ways to take small risks, to try again after failure, and to grow our resilience so our minds and hearts are strong. Then we can be ready for all the big and small moments in life that call us to lead. We can start developing leaders at a much younger age than most people think. Let me explain. Maria Montessori's research shows that skills such as leadership are best developed during early childhood. But how early? Before the age of 12, when we're more flexible and able to grow. I'm almost 12. I've got to agree with that. Everyone knows that children are the future, but we don't know what the future holds. Adults, you can't always protect us from the unknown, but you can prepare us by helping us grow as leaders now. If you do everything, you're playing for us, and we never learn to win on our own. Leadership doesn't start when we're an adult, it starts when we're young. Let us try more, at home and at school, with less control and more support. We will build the courage and independence to level up one challenge at a time. So, how can we level up to lead? Let's make it fun and within everybody's reach. Here's an idea. Think of leadership like a game with different levels. Parents, your role in the game is not to be the boss, but the guide. Help and encourage us to see each step as a quest in our own game of life. The truth is, we don't plan on living in your home forever. Although my younger brother is sure he's never moving out. Which probably means Mum and Dad would need to build a second story on our house to fit all of his Lego. But that's a whole nother level, literally. Anyway, moving through these levels can help us design challenges and opportunities to level up. Are you ready to hear my levels? Yeah. Level 1, power up. Build your confidence, self-worth, and know you are capable. Start and finish something new. Level 2, team up. Make friends, build trust, listen, speak up, and learn to work with others. Level 3, boss mode. Take responsibility, be brave, and face challenges head on. Level 4, share the tips. Help others and pass on what you've learnt so someone else can level up faster. And level 5, game on. Look for ways to lead a team to make a real change. Thinking about these levels has helped me to understand the skills I have and the opportunities that might help me to grow. I hope it helps you too. A simple idea, a new language for leadership development. We're loving using the levels to grow in our family. Dad helps us by explaining where we can power up, by showing us how to make good choices and manage our emotions. Mum reminds us that we can team up to help level up our younger neighbours and friends. And I dream of a world where our teachers can share the tips in more fun ways at school. We could witness levels being used all over the world, at homes, schools, workplaces, and communities. Imagine a world where all kids grew up believing that they could take the lead in their own lives. And that leadership wasn't about big personalities or special gifts. What if we could see that even the small moments to lead were important? Can we speak leadership at home? Parents can guide us, and kids can practice. We all grow the courage and self-belief. We can level up health and social emotional learning lessons at school with this fun approach to leadership. It sticks in our head, shows up in the playground, and pulls us from digital screen wins to real-life achievement and growth. Imagine at work, you have better bosses, braver teams, kinder workplaces, and yep, even government might level up. So, what level are your kids playing? Actually, what level are you playing? I encourage you to take one small step each day, starting today. These aren't speed runs, they're stages that build a solid foundation for leadership. If you take one thing from my talk, remember that we are capable. Most of the time, it's our mindset holding us back, not our ability. When we level up the player early with real-life achievements and growth, we grow the skills of a leader, and everybody wins. The future isn't waiting for us to grow up. It's loading, right now. So join me. I'm ready to press start.